So guys, now our project is integrated with GitHub. Let's just do an end-to-end integration with Jenkins. So I have created a Jenkins file. So this is how the pipeline file looks like. It follows a Groovy syntax. Okay. So you don't have to worry about like what this actually is doing. I'll just give you a quick explanation about it. So we have a pipeline. Consider it as a tag, and an entire code for the pipeline goes inside these two tags. Okay. Now over here, I have just simplified it to quite a large extent, I would say. So we are using any agent, right? We are not using any specific agent. So we have two stages now. One is we have to install dependencies and then a test stage. So npm CI, basically what it does is it installs the necessary exact version dependencies or Dev dependencies. So we have discussed package lock.json file in our probably first video, and there we have saw that whatever the dependencies are there in package lock.json, whenever you will run the build, it will install the exact dependencies for you. Okay. And verify would actually verify, it's just like it compiles, or you can say it just verifies that it is installed correctly and it is in an executable state. That is where install dependencies stage would do. And then we have test stage, which will run npm test. Okay. Now npm test we have already specified in our package.json, right? So what our npm test was doing, it was just executing this command. So you might experience few changes in this. So this is because I have integrated Mocha Summary Reporter also. So now we are covering Jenkins and Mocha Summary Reporter, and then we will continue with our actual framework building activity. Okay, so now let's just go back to the pipeline. So these are the two stages for now, guys. The second step that we have to do is install Jenkins. So all you need to do is just go to the Google and search for Jenkins download. Okay, and over here you can download .msi for Windows. You also have a war package. If you download this, you just have to do javajar/war and extract the content. Okay. For Jenkins, I will try and make a separate video, guys, if you do not know how to install Jenkins. So I'm assuming Jenkins is already installed. Okay. So for me, it's installed and it's running at localhost 8080. Okay. So let's just log into that. Okay, guys. So my password, I now logged in with using my username and password. So I already have built a pipeline, but let me just build a new one. What you need to do is, first of all, just to be on the dashboard, click on new item, right? So you can click on create a new job. From there, you have to select a pipeline. So let's say I would just do Cypress pipeline 1. Okay. And select this and click on OK. So you have to select pipeline option and click on OK. And guys, since we have integrated this project from GitHub, we will directly read the pipeline file or read the Jenkins file from our SCM, source code management. So since you have this entire source code into Git, right? So we really don't need to interact with the local system now. Okay. What it will basically do is it will just pull this from SCM. Okay, so what we have to do, we don't have to change anything inside the build trigger tabs. We have to come here to pipeline script and select pipeline script from SCM. Okay, it will ask the SCM. So for us it is Git, and then it will ask you the repository URL. So let me just get the repository URL. It's in my another profile. Okay, so that's our repository. Copy this. Just copy this from code. Copy the HTTPS and paste it and tab out. We haven't added any credentials, guys, so you have to be careful about this branch. Right? If you have master, it's well and good. I have main, so I'm just going to change it. Now our Jenkins file name should be matching what we have in our code. So our Jenkins file is F is caps. So we just need to change this. Okay, and save it. That's it. Your pipeline is ready. All you have to do is now click on build now and it will start executing. Right. So I've just clicked on build now. All right. So since it is building for the first time, so I'll just show you what it would actually do. First of all, it's going to so whatever the dependencies are required, right? So it's going to install it in its local workspace. Okay, so that is how any I would say continuous integration tool would do. Whatever dependencies are required, first of all, it will download it in your local workspace or in the agent that you are using to run these automation scripts. After downloading all the necessary dependencies, then it will start executing its test cases. Okay, so this one would execute, right? But meanwhile, since this is ready now, so our pipeline is ready, let me just also show you how we integrate Mocha Reporter. And one important point, guys, so if you are on Windows, you have to use BAT. Okay, so you cannot use SH and all that. So just be careful about this. So since we are on Windows, we are using BAT. Okay. Now let's go to our Cypress.json file. So guys, we have something which is known as Mocha Reporter, right? So meanwhile this executes, let's just see what is Mocha Reporter. So they have this npm website. So Cypress uses Mocha framework, right? And it has this Mocha reporter as well. Okay, so they have given a bit of documentation over here, guys. So which the Mocha reporter has some properties. So what are the steps that we have to follow? So I have kept in my readme.mde file. So if you are taking the code from GitHub, just read this file. So I have kept some important things in this one. So first of all is we have to install certain dependencies. Alright, so these dependencies are Cypress Mocha reporter, Mocha, Mocha sum, Mocha sum merge, Mocha sum report generator, and Cypress multi reporter. Okay, so all of these we have to install, and all of these we can install from a single command, guys. If you can just copy it from my GitHub source code, I have kept it there inside the readme.md file. The command is simple: npm I. Okay, you have to do save them because it will save the dependencies in cypress.json file. Okay, sorry, package.json file, so that we can share that package.json file and everybody in the project has the same version of dependency. So all you have to do is just paste this, the single command after npm I save dev, and just press enter. Okay, so it's going to download all of these dependencies, and then your package.json will be updated. So we have downloaded Cypress Mocha reporter. You see over here, Cypress Mocha reporter, Mocha itself. The Mocha's version is there, Mocha sum version is there, Mocha sum merge version is there, and Mocha sum report generator. Right? So all those 4-5 dependencies we have downloaded in a single command, and these dependencies has been added to our package.json file. Okay. That being done, guys. Now our step number 2 for Mocha sum report integration is so in a cypress.json file we have to add this dependency. So let's just go to cypress.json file. Okay, so over here, guys, from this point to this point, this is our Mocha sum reporter configuration. So what you have to do is just add a reporter tag, right, and add Cypress multi reporters. So now we will generate 2 reports and then we will club the 2, right? So that is generally how we do the reporting, right, when we are dealing with some industrial projects as well. Okay, so the tag itself is reporter, and that's the value you have to give. And then some reporter options we have, like reporter enabled, Okay, so that will be Mokasum. And then Mokasum reporter options are like your report directory. So for me, it's Cypress slash report slash Mocha. You can keep any directory, okay, but I would prefer this. So inside my Cypress folder, they will create a reports folder, and within that, I'll have a Mocha folder which will have this report. Quiet means it would actually delete. I would say safe delete the files, right? Which is true now. Okay, and overwrite it will not overwrite the existing reports, but if you set it to true, it will overwrite as well. Okay, so just you can set it to true as well. HTML reports we don't need it because we will be generally dealing with JSON reports. Like just hold on for a second. We will observe the reports folder and then we will also walk through what are these things, right, in action. So this is the configuration, guys. Again, you can copy from GitHub from here to here. Okay, and you might have to change a bit on your integration folder. So your integration folder should be at the UI level. Okay, because within the UI we have our tests. Okay, so all the tests are in here. So even you can actually, in fact, you can just keep it to tests as well. Okay, so that the Cypress directly goes inside the test folder and executes the test. So right now we have a single test, right, which is fine. So that's our integration folder. And having done that, let's just come to the next step. You don't really need to provide these things, guys, because I think it would anyways work. So now let's just come to our main file. So we have updated we have downloaded the dependencies for Mokasum. Cypress.json is updated with the required parameters. Now we have to work a bit in the file from where we will start our execution. So how we will execute these report. So you just have to make some targets. Your first target would be clean colon report. For Windows, guys, it is for Windows, right? For Mac, it might be it would definitely be a bit different, right? It will be RM instead of RMDIR. Okay. So if exists Cypress slash reports. So basically, once you run it, it will generate this reporter, right? So we just want to clean the report and we want fresh reports. Okay. What we are doing is if that folder exists, Cypress slash reports, right, then remove the directory /s/q Cypress /reports. RMDIR means remove directory in Windows. Now /s/q, that I have also given an explanation in readme.file. You can always refer that. It deletes a directory tree, right, and all its files. So basically the folder and the subfiles which are residing in that, it will delete everything. Okay. Now Q means quiet mode, which means it wouldn't ask for any confirmation, right, that whether you want to delete it or you want to keep it, it will just delete it. Okay. So if you want a prompt that I should be asked before deleting my report folder, you do not give that, right? But generally we just have it queue as well. And Cypress /reports, this is again the folder name. All right. Now after deleting this folder, after removing all the files from it, we will just make the directory again. So we're going to make two directories. One is Cypress /reports. Okay. And another is Cypress /reports /Mocha reports. So we have made two directories. So that is what clean report target is doing. Now pre-test and test. So pre-test basically would run before test. Okay. So this would run this target in turn. So a pre-test, actually npm will understand, okay, I have to execute something before executing the test. So npm will take care of it. So that is how pre-test tag works. Okay, so it will basically run the clean report target. And after that, we have to run the test target. Okay, so test target is running npm run. Okay, or it will run npm run post test. So if there is nothing to run, so npm run is our basically a command, and run is our target, which is running headed browser Chrome. Okay, so it is running our scripts in Chrome. All right. So after this, we have to merge two reports. So I told like we will create two folders, and within that we will have two reports. One will be Mocha reports, and another folder will be Mocha reports folder. So this will have some JSON files and even this will have some JSON files. So we're going to merge the two. So you have to just copy paste this command as it is. Okay, so this is how you merge reports, the Mocha-Sum reports, and this is how you finally generate the report. Right, so this command you copy paste as it is. Okay, so this is pretty much just merging and generating the report. And after that is done, so in post test, over here we are running post test. Okay, after running a test, and that is actually merging the report and generating the report, and it will give us an HTML file which we will open and verify those reports. Okay guys, so this is the commands guys, you can copy paste as it is, right? You need not do any additional configuration. Okay, so this will automatically take care of your configurations. All right, so that is on Mocha-Sum guys, and let me just check the readme file if we are missing anything. Yeah, so we are not missing anything. So first of all, let's just now go back to our Jenkins. It has executed, it has successfully finished the test. Okay, but you have some of these things guys, so that is what we need. We would avoid, we will have a Mocha-Sum reports now. So this is just the some character encoding. So you can change jenkins.xml file to UTF-8 and you wouldn't see these. Let's just run it from command prompt first, because we will actually visually see that. So our command is npm test. That is what we need to run. So in our package.json, this is what we need to run, and it should be taking care of everything for us. All right, so if you see, if first it is running npm run clean report, right? And if it is checking if directory exists, if it doesn't exist, then it will just don't do anything, otherwise it will make a new directory. And then it has started the Chrome browser. It should pop up in a moment now. Okay, and also guys, you can add another additional tag, right? So I am recording my videos, right? If you don't want to record your videos, you can just set videos to false, so that you can do in your cypress.json file, right? So just set your videos to false, video to false, and it won't record the video for you, because video actually takes additional space, right? Which you wouldn't want. It's just set it to false, then it wouldn't record the video. Okay, so Cypress has opened up, and probably it will the test case that we have designed from our skeleton framework, so it will just execute it, and then it will just give us a Mocha-Sum report. So meanwhile that executes, I'll just want to show you what is happening over here. So it has created the reports folder, and it has created the Mocha reports folder. Mocha folder would also come, just hold on for a second. So this is our package.json file. Now we have got this folder. Okay, so tests are done, reports saving, and then it is now generating the video. So that is what I was saying, it would just take a bit time in generating the video if you set it to false. Like that will just your execution would become fast, because that video step you have skipped. Okay guys, so let's just keep on seeing what is happening in reports folder. We have Mocha folder as well now, right, over this, which we wanted, and we have Mocha reports folder as well. So we should be having some JSONs in both, Mocha-Sum JSON, and then we have report.html. So this is where the amalgamated I would say result would be kept, and you can open this file and see it. So this has been saved now guys, entire execution done. So just open it in some default browser. So since we have only one test case, so that is what it is showing, right? And it also gives you the nice view of like it has taken this much second, and if there are failures or all the stuff it will say, you can see over here. So these are how the report.html file would look like guys. So that was integration of Jenkins and Mocha-Sum reports. And let me know guys if you need any detailed explanation. I try to keep the content simpler, right? So these commands are pretty much self-explanatory. All you have to do is just copy paste and or pull this code, and you can very well just execute it. There is nothing else that you have to do, right? But just be careful, like you just need to have all the dependencies downloaded. Okay, so that's a single command for it. Once you run it, it will give you all the bundle of these dependencies, whatever you need, right? You need not download everything individually. Okay. So I think that is all for this module, guys. So now we will continue our actual scripting work, right? And let's see how we can handle some difficult elements with Cypress.